Waiting for Christian to get into the new school for the fall. So I've been running around, driving him, getting papers done, getting him ready. I'll be able to travel after he gets into the new school. So right now, during this time that I'm here at the house, I'm working on a lot of projects. The Airstream really inspired me to get some stuff done. So I've been doing a lot of remodeling in the house, and I'll bring you those videos about all the things that I've been doing at the house, which is pretty much just painting a lot of my stuff, getting rid of, purging a lot of things that I don't need anymore. So I'll bring you some of those videos so you'll see how busy I've been doing stuff in the house. But I wanted to take advantage, because I am working on this project in the house, to show you how I run my projects to keep myself organized, especially when I'm running around doing stuff and then I'm like, oh, what's the next task? Besides, doing these projects, I also have to maintain this property, which is 3 acres. I have 3 pets. I have Christian's stuff that I have to do. And I have the regular stuff like food shopping, laundry, cleaning the house, maintaining the bills, all those kind of things I've got to do, plus YouTube and work and what other stuff I have to do. So it's a lot. So all these extra projects take up a lot of my time. But the great thing about using a system like this is I can plan it all out and I can step away from it, and then I know exactly what I have to do next. And it also helps me too in the purchase of items that I might have to buy, like how much paint do I need. So let me show you what I do in the Good Notes app. In addition to that, I want to show you how I store my business receipts and how it's changed my life. It makes it a lot easier for me to find things now, and I can save the file away. All my business stuff is in this format on my Good Notes, and that way I know what I'm doing. I know my travel. I know what my expenses are, and it's a great way to organize your business stuff.
This is not a sponsored video. What you see is what I use. I use the Good Notes app to help manage my business receipts, business planning, and project planning, as I will show you here. I also wrote a blog post on my website about this, so check below for a link to that website page. Sorry, but the audio was bad here, so I will explain that I can easily categorize my project by things I have to do, like maybe paint, or I can categorize them by rooms, using the example of a remodel project, like I did with my Airstream. That's all up to you and how you prefer to organize your remodel tasks. Now, I will show you how I manage my receipts in my digital planner for my business. And by the way, see the link below for info on the planner I use in this video. All right, so this is my June, and you can see I haven't put anything in here yet. All of my receipts, I scan them in here. And here is my business checking. Here is my PayPal. And I can make notes on my receipts. Let me show you how easy it is to bring in receipts. I choose image, and then I can choose, I either have it in my photographs or I have it in my camera. This was a debit transaction, so it's going to come out straight from my debit account. And I'm going to look here for the month. Okay, so this says 5/20. So I would have gone to May, the May tab. We're going to pretend right now this is a June receipt, even though it's May. What I would do is I would hit the May tab and I would put it in the same section. The only thing is going to be May. So I have these pages already built in for the different months. And so I'm going to hit the plus, and it's going to tell me image, and I want to pick an image. So I can either choose my camera or the photos. Had I already photographed this into my photos, then I would bring it in from the photos. But because it's here and I could do one step with this, I go into camera, and then I'm going to hit the photo button, if you can see here. All right, and then down here it says use photo. I'm going to use the photo. So there's the photo. The problem is this photo, I don't need it to be so big because it's just a receipt. So with my Apple Pencil, you could do this with your finger. You don't need to have an Apple Pencil. You tap on it, and it's going to give you an option to crop it. So I'm going to crop, and then I'll use my finger so you guys could see how easy. I just crop it all the way as much as I can. So there we go. There's the receipt. I hit done. Okay, so there's my receipt. And now I can resize it to the size that I want. So I'm gonna put this is my June receipt, and it's gonna sit here. And then if I have more receipts, I can scan some more and do the same thing. When you go to Amazon and you buy something, you get the receipt, but it's online. So how do you get that on your computer? With my iPad, I press the on button and this, and it makes a screenshot of whatever is on my screen, and it goes into my photos. Here is a receipt for a battery replacement that I bought for Dyson. I'm gonna go back to my planner, and then I'm gonna hit here the plus button, and then I'm gonna put image, and I'm gonna save from my photos, and it says favorites, and then the last one, I think it was this one, is that one. So now I can crop this. If I tap on it, crop this all the way down to just what is the receipt. Okay, so there, actually I could crop it even more. So I can crop again. I want to crop all of this stuff out here, and I can just crop it up to right there. That's perfect. That's good enough for me. So right there is my online receipt for the month, and I know exactly what it is. If I want to edit this receipt, all I have to do is go here to the lasso, tap on that, and then I pick it. Okay, and then I could move this around, or I can resize it. If you hit it hard, you can resize it. Okay, see how big I can make that? Okay, and it's as easy as that. You play around with the program. Just make sure that if you're working with images, your images are open here. The other thing that I like about this, if this was a business expense, let's say that this item was for a video that I'm filming and I could expense it, I like to do is write down a video about Dyson. So I know that in 2019 I did a video about Dyson and I could expense this project. So I can write notes, and it's very helpful if you have a lot of receipts or special projects that you're working on that you are not going to remember 5 years from now or 7 years or 3 years from now what exactly it was. So now you can write notes on your receipts. If I wanted to print the page, I just go here to the top. It says export, and it says export current page or export all my pages. I would just tap on where it says export current page. I would just tap on that. If I wanted to export all the pages of my notebook, I can hit that. That would take a longer time, but it would be at a PDF file. This is what I want. If I want to send that to somebody, a document, I can email it to somebody, or I can text it. This is just going to be a PDF. If I tap that, it's going to say, you know, export, okay, PDF, normal, export the annotations, yes, because I want my handwriting to show. I want to show somebody, oh, I did it for this. So if I didn't want that and I just wanted to send the receipt to the IRS, I would just export annotations. I would take that off so that my writing wouldn't show. And then I can put it in any one of these places, my iTunes, my email, or my iCloud Drive, or any Dropbox if I wanted to. So if you look at the way that I use the apps, it's a great way to be totally paperless and work on projects. You can use this also for any type of business project that you have to work on, especially on the road. It keeps you nice and organized. You're able to file emails. You're able to export it to your cloud. There's a lot of great uses for an app like this. If you have an app like this, I'm telling you, you will be totally paperless. This is the way that I like filing everything. This is the way that I keep organized with my receipts. I can have multiple planners. I use the Bohoberry planner, but there's a lot on Etsy that you can use that have hyperlinks and tabs, and you can go just hit the tab for the month. So I use, for my business, what I use is the monthly calendar, and then I slide over, and then I have all my receipts
And it's not just business receipts. I also like to reconcile my personal accounts. So all my personal accounts go in there. And if I want later on, I could delete the page, or I can hold on to it, or I can save it. After I've reconciled my account, I could just delete the receipts that I don't need and just keep the ones that I need. Like if I made like my fence when I installed it, that's an important receipt that's going to add to the value of the property, and I could deduct it later on when I sell the property. So those are the kind of receipts that I definitely want to keep in my notebook, even though they're personal expenses and I can't really expense them right now. So this is a great way for you to manage your business and manage your personal accounts and your receipts on the road, paperlessly, very easy to do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you. If you have any questions, leave it below and I will answer all your questions for anything that you want to know about the app. Thank you and have a great day.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share it, and please subscribe.
Hey guys, don't forget to pick up your pet emergency sticker for your RV. The link is in the description box below.